Tonight at 6, a new lawsuit is now blaming the opioid epidemic in Georgia on more than 24 drug makers and pharmacies in the city of Atlanta, along with several other Atlanta counties, have just filed a suit this week.
Our Palacero has been digging through it all day. She's breaking it down for us tonight.
This is the lawsuit filed by the city of Atlanta in 6 metro counties, including Clayton, DeKalb, and Fulton. In it, they're demanding a jury trial and seeking compensation from more than 24 drug makers and pharmacies. The plaintiffs alleging that this case is about, quote, corporate greed and that the companies put their desire for profits above the health of consumers by distributing a, quote, absurd number of opioids. Jeff Breedlove survived an addiction himself and now helps others going through the same struggle by working for the nonprofit Georgia Council for Recovery. Based on his firsthand experience, he believes the lawsuit is valid.
It's demonstrably true that pharmacies across America distributed way too many, a dangerous amount of opioids.
The Georgia Department of Public Health says in 2021, there were more than 2,000 drug overdose deaths in Georgia, and more than 70% of them were opioid related. The numbers echo the increase of recovering addicts the Georgia Council for Recovery says it has seen. Numbers they say have skyrocketed also due to the COVID-19 pandemic.
We've just seen historic explosion in not only deaths, but people who have survived the disease since COVID.
There have been similar lawsuits filed by Georgia counties against pharmaceutical companies in recent years. Breedlove thinks some good can come out of this lawsuit.
What we think is important to come out of this case is that judges make sure that there be funding set aside for prevention, for treatment, and recovery so that monies go to programs to support peers and families.
11 Alive reached out to the main defendant, Mylan Pharmaceuticals, but have not heard back. In Atlanta, Paula Lucero, 11 Alive News.